Alright, so we're back, guys, with another story, regarding weed. Okay, I did one a little while ago, and the feedback was fucking crazy. I can't remember how many likes it got and how many views, but you guys, like, really, really, really liked it. And I guess if you want to see more shit like this, leave a like, but I really didn't want to tell this story because it's a very, very embarrassing one. Well, not so embarrassing, but just one of those things where you cringe when you tell it, because it's like, you look back at that moment and you just remember how you felt. So, I'm going to tell you guys about one of the first times, not the first time, but one of them. One of the first times I smoked weed. Yes, the devil's lettuce. The plant that's worse than heroin. Anyway, I'm going to get into this. I was just kidding, but this story is very, very cringy, like I said, so let's jump into it. So, I got hit up from one of my friends, okay, when I first started smoking weed a few years back, and back then when I was just doing a bunch of stupid shit, I got hit up from a friend, and he said, "Hey dude, you want to come over to my house and try out my new bong?" I was like, "Sure, I'm not really too experienced with this stuff, so you're gonna have to show me." He's like, "Sure, man, just come over." So I went to his house, and I walked in, and he's chilling on the couch, and he has his new piece, and he's just sitting there enjoying it, you know, doing what you do with it. And he had weed. I didn't have to bring anything over. He had it all ready to go. So we sat down and immediately got into business, okay? We started smoking, and like I said, I was an amateur. I didn't know what I was doing. He was teaching me how to use a bong. He was teaching me, like, all the, you know, cool things you could do. I know you're probably wondering, well, what could it do? It could transform into a fucking car. No, I'm kidding, but it just had some cool attachments to it that made it do some cool stuff. So, anyway, I'm using this bong, okay, and it was expensive, okay? It cost him a couple $100s. It was quite the pricey piece of glass. I don't know where he got it from. I think he bought it off some kid, that may have scammed him a little bit, because, I mean, it didn't really look like it was worth that amount. But, I mean, in general, it was a really cool piece of glass, and, it was just awesome, and we were using it, and, you know, like I said, me being an amateur, I was already pretty fucked up, like, very fucked up. And when I realized how fucked up I was, I probably should have stopped, but I kept going for some reason, and we just kept using the bong just because it was new. And he hands it to me, and this was going to be my last hit, guys. I wish I would have just gave up in the beginning, but for some reason I just wanted to keep fucking going, so I took the bong and took the last hit of weed that I wanted to take. And when I went to hand it to him, I don't know why, but I was only holding it by the top and by my two fingers. And it slipped out of my hand, okay? I'll say it right now. I just slowly remember it slipping and then me panicking and freaking out. So it hit the table, and this is the worst part. The bong, when it hit the floor, it didn't break. The floor did nothing to it. It was the fact that when it dropped, it turned in midair and the top piece of it hit the table and smashed it. And, you know, completely broke that part off and just completely ruined it, and it wasn't usable. It was all chipped and not good. And immediately he looks at me and he's like, "Are you fucking retarded, dude?" And that's when I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll do whatever I can to pay you back. I'll make the money. I'll get a fucking job. I just kept saying sorry. I was so fucking upset because I broke this kid's brand new bong." And he just looked at me. He's like, "Dude, don't worry about it, just please pay me back." I was like, "Okay, I will. And that's what I did. I had to actually sell stuff on eBay to make the money to pay this kid back because I felt so bad. And I wasn't just going to fuck him over. Like, I wasn't going to leave his house and be like, "Ah, fuck you, I just broke your bong, and now I'm not going to pay you back." That's not how I roll, so I had to fucking sell stuff on eBay to pay him back. And if you guys were wondering what I had to sell, we actually had 2 old TVs in my basement that we were going to sell anyway, and I just sold those and used the money to pay him back. But yeah, everything worked out in the end, and we were all good. And it made for a really funny story, which is, I guess, really cool, because, you know, I have a YouTube channel to put it on. And I know you guys love these, like, first-time smoking stories, so if you want to see more first-time stuff, leave a like on the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I love you guys all so much. Yeah, peace.